What's up, guys? Welcome to day 257 of backtesting until I'm profitable. Not actually until I'm profitable. I don't know why I keep saying that, but this is another day of backtesting. So today, let's just get the ball rolling. So we're still doing the inversion model 2020. Let's push it to see if we can finish this thing. So price is bullish as how it looks as of now. I have buy side targets here. They are daily highs. So checking the 4 hour, like to see this thing here hold and price push higher. As of now, on the 1 hour, I have another gap as well. So I'd like to see price hold bullish to these highs. Okay, so yeah, I think that's basically it. Let's just wait now. Just have now to wait for the open and see if I can take any entries. Okay, get around on the low now. It looks like prices doesn't want to go higher at any point. Onore Rukundo, backtesting is just, reading through past data and see like market behavior and the win rate and statistics it offers, because obviously markets move according to how they moved like in the past, not like the exact way, but they move in the same conditions. Let's say, like for example, if it's an election week, maybe that week could be volatile and could show some potential volatility in the past that you can see. So simply it helps you like see the index of volatility. That's just it. Okay, so I think NQ is going to head higher. Let's see. Undefined FM, everything's good, man. Everything's good. Now, since I'm looking for price to go higher, maybe I would like to trade to like the 930 opening high, probably here. But according to the way price is moving, I mean, we might not even get that, because we have a couple of 15-minute inversions right here. So just like to see it expand higher, maybe off of this here. So on the day, as of now, I am backtesting the 2020 year, like reading the 2020 markets, because there was COVID, as all of you know. So just seeing if price will respect the model that I am trading. So simply that's it. So as of now, can use around 7 micros long, but I'm not that confident in this entry because we have 5-minute gaps here that are going to reject. So we don't have to risk much on this thing. We'll put the low here, then take profit at this high. Okay, well, that was a crazy stop. 1.5 micros close to stop. I think this one here will be close to break even, because the 5 minute is about to get retraced here, and the 15 minute is also rejecting. One good thing is that the 1 hour closed bullish. Checking the 4 hour. Well, let's just play it out and see. So this was quite obvious the price was going to head to these lows, even though we took the long. Yeah, exactly. It helps me get a picture of what my trends would be looking like in that time. So it's consolidating as of now. I think shorts might play out later to these relatively equal lows, because this is obviously generated liquidity. We're currently in a 15-minute gap and a 30-minute as well. Okay, so 15 only. Anyways, so far we have an SMT at these highs, and as it rejects, maybe it might take some shorts. As of now, 2 minute just inversed. No, sorry, 1 minute as well inversed, and then retraced into that inversion. So maybe you can take shorts to these relatively equal lows, even though they will be quite far, but that will be a good entry. So we'll also track ES and see if it heads all the way to these lows. Nese dush kuderuka kudutamo ingoma man. I'm gonna sell 12 micros here, see if it drops. Damn, this is a great drop. Okay, so this is a break even at this high here. Well, 2020 is not a trick here, because I don't know. Actually, like price is always the same. The way it moves, it moved in a particular year is the same way it will move in another year. It might just maybe displace more in some periods of the year. For example, in the previous year, it displaced like very great, and well, kind of somewhat slow, because of the elections that Trump signing into his mandate and stuff. And then another thing that happened that year is that the markets crashed absolutely crazy. Like you couldn't easily predict it. So every year comes with its own differences, but everything follows like I'd say it's like a pattern-based movement. But for this year, well, I don't know. Most volatility for this month will be like on oil assets, because of the Maduro capture events and stuff. So you also have to check on the news and see how stuff is moving. Well, as I just said, the Venezuela incident is affecting the market, obviously, because most of the oil, okay, as most some a big percentage of oil comes from Venezuela. So obviously the oil assets will be tanking. Maybe we can check US oil and see how it's moving. Like the US oil assets will be moving in some crazy ways. So the prices might like rise higher due to that incident. And as since the start of this year, well, it's been printing bullish candles only. So that's how it's currently affecting the market. Anyways, going back to here, it looks like price is going to hit break even. Yeah. I mean, I would have loved to see it head to these relatively close, but one thing I can notice is I actually didn't close when I had to, because I should close at this low here, because that's when ES took out the low. But not a bad entry at all, not a bad entry. And it's a 30-minute gap as well. Crazy day. Let's see the next one. Onore wazanye amafaranga se tugatwika tugatradinga sha tukaya burning. Daily low and really high. 4 hour. Break even is you haven't lost money, you haven't gained money. It's like basically zero or close to zero, something like that. It's called breaking even. Uzaze wige tuyatwike, wowe uzaza n'amafaranga, ibyo kwiga bizaza ariko ufite amafaranga. Ese uziga nta mafaranga? Nanjye narabaye broke. So my predictions for this day is run lower, then maybe push higher, but we are in a range, so we might go slow on this day. And we also have Asia highs here, so we have quite too much draws on the upside. Okay, very beautiful open. Would have loved to see it run this low though. Okay, we have an inversion here, and a run on liquidity, and a 30-minute gap here. So I have this here, so I'd like to see it go higher. What I said, man, 60-70% win rate, bro. Telling you it's close to that, like 55 or something. 55 rate. Okay, between 50 and 60, you know. It varies a lot. Kabisa. We're taking crazy losses. Since price is going high, I think we might actually capitalize on some longs. Only problem, no, it's too close. Well, this was quite obvious. Got 3 in a range, and looks like this gap here is holding. So if you can get an opportunity to short towards these London and Asia lows, will be great. So far we have a beautiful inversion in the 5 minute. I think we can actually capitalize on that if price is going to retrace into it. Okay, now as it rejects, we can take a testing short. And target like these lows here. Then how is ES? Just probably do a 52. 10 micro short. Bam. paying your take profit for how much? For a 1.8 R, and that is I don't know, 1.8 times 500. That's 900 bucks locked in there. And well, price will obviously probably drop even lower. You can see even drop close to these lows. Oh, 15-minute gap still holding, so maybe shorts will keep playing out. Let's just wait and see. Okay, get another inversion here, but the session is about to end, so it'll be a small one-to-one scalp towards these lows. Let's test it out with a high at this, stop at that high, take profit at these lows, and break even around here. Bro, this is insane. Two winning trades in one session. New day. So I would have loved to see price expand higher from this and hit all-time highs, but looks like it's going to drop and leave more liquidity for the future. So we might have some bearish draws on the day here. 4 hour, still moving lower with this inversion here. I'd like to see where the Asia highs are. Asia highs right here. But either way, I'll be targeting daily lows because I think shorts will be holding. You can see that bearish gaps are holding. Bearish gap here holds as well. So now just wait for the open. The open maybe runs these highs, then find some opportunity to short it right to those lows. Yep, as exactly predicted. Open runs the highs, then price starts to drop soon, probably. That's what I'll be waiting for. Okay, looks like this is going to continue higher though. Let's check ES. ES left behind an SMT. One thing I can notice here is the price could be about to hold bullish towards these highs. So yeah, thank you man. Hasigomba gukomeza ewan kagafashwe kabisa. We'll be heading to these highs here. Have a 1 hour inversion. So maybe you might push all the way to the 4 hour gap higher. As of now, we're in a 15-minute gap. Is it a 30-minute though? Nope. Okay. One good move right here. Inversion right here. And the 1 minute right here. So I would like to take longs towards this high, since the market failed to auction lower. That would be just for like 10 micros probably. It's actually 10 micros, no, probably. Stop at the low, take profit at the high, and then wait to see if it delivers all the way there. Wow, that's crazy. Let's see if we can take any longs here again at this thing here, these SMTs, and more SMTs here. Maybe we can still take some longs towards 15-minute high. Let's just go to the next day and take the L for the day. The price doesn't want to go lower. Okay, let's be taking longs today towards these daily highs or some low hanging fruit such as this 4-hour gap that's here, and check the 1 hour. So some of them great inversion right here. Asia highs have already been run. These highs here are also great. Previous day PM session. I wouldn't like to see it draw all the way here. I just want to see it hit this high, so I'll be looking to take some put longs on the day. Okay, the inversion comes in right here. We have, well, that's I didn't expect this, but this SMT here could hold, and with a 2-minute inverse as well, might just take some longs towards this high, even though it looks quite far. And the stop would be like these lows here. Then that would be 8 micros. Stop at the low, take profit at this high. And then get stopped. Then get stopped out right away. Price doesn't even have to take. What kind of PA is this? Wow. That was crazy. The stop out was insane. And after getting stopped out by a wick, price reversed, headed close to take profit, then reversed. Okay, so looks like this cap on the left is holding, and this small one here is holding as well, so shorts will still be in play, like these lows or these ones here, but we'll just have to wait and see if that's what actually happens. Man, ibaze none ari muri live trading ukuntu waba wasase kandi njye ibingibi none nibyo bimaze iminsi bimbaho nyine ndabireba nkikomereza to. So hano dufite na new week opening gap, so let's see if we can find some shorts. Okay, price is way too choppy. You can tell this kind of printing. Run and liquidity at these highs. I'd like to see a reversal. Okay, 2-minute inversed, 1-minute inversed, so beautiful inversion, relatively equal lows and a couple of gaps here. Asia lows all the way here at this low. How about we take it like just a 1 to 1 though? 12 micros short. Damn, that's good. That's some good delivery there. I would like to close it after this relatively close because I'm sure it's going to reverse. And I'm confident it will reverse. Clean delivery, clean delivery. Okay, get a clean delivery to Asia lows at these lows for 2.7 hour, which could have been minimized to a full 3.5 hour, but I had to make it to give this thing a breathing room. So this covers all the losses. And after running Asia lows, as we could expect, it rejects this PPR here and starts going higher. And after this small retracement, it then drops all the way to the new day opening gap. So could have also got this one here, but as long as we have our own piece of the pie, there's no need to be greedy. And that's a very beautiful W, guys. Okay. How's the 15? No 15-minute gap retracement, but price melts lower. Damn. Let's just go to the next day and see. Okay, daily inversion, discount gap, bearish price action. So daily low here, previous daily low, and this low here. 4 hour has a gap here, so we are trading in some kind of range bound structure where price could retrace inside here and then expand lower. That's what I would expect for the day. Well, I don't know, it might just as well drop, no retrace all the way here. We'll just react to what price is showing. No need to force predictions. Okay, run on some relatively equal highs here, and then fail to get a clean inversion, but instead we get one right there, which was around on this low. So I wanted to be shorting it there. I'd like to wait a little bit because there is an SMT at the lows, obviously. Okay, I think I'm gonna take longs here and target these 933 highs. I mean, it will be quite fair, although it's like a 15-minute gap, so if we can't figure it out, let's just wait for the breakout. Okay, 1 hour. If we zoom this thing in, and so you have a small retracement into the gap, and the 15-minute booked very hard, and the 30-minute as well. So now let's see if shorts will work out at least now. Okay, we still have an SMT though. Could fail to reject lower. I'd like to see it reject this 1 hour though. get an SMT at these highs, so shorts could still be in play. Let's see if shorts will work out. These lows and these lows. So 2-minute short towards the lows would not be bad. That's like 500 over 46. 11 micros short. Stop at the high, then wait for it to reject. Okay. So price has failed to drop. That's something I'm seeing. Looks like it's rejecting this gap here. So I'm just gonna close it at just 170. Close to break even. Wow, and after closing at break even, price drops directly to take profit very quickly for a 2.7 hour. Okay, that's not good. It's not looking good at all. But it was a good entry though. Closed the position because of this gap here, but we ended up dropping to these lows as well, so good entry. Maybe bad trade management, but it was also good trade management because there's multiple times where this gap could get respected, so nothing bad happened. Maybe one will look for entry like on a 5-minute rejection or something like that. So price is still bearish, even though we're still consolidating inside of the range. Well, you can still hold through the drawdowns, man. You don't have to be scared. Have like heart of stone. Just have to have a heart of stone and hold through the drawdowns, because as at this point it now all looks like a game to me, kind of like playing GTA and waiting for some stars to be collected. Anyways, I think price is going to be bullish, rejecting off this, bearish, rejecting off of this gap here, and probably head to these lows here, even though there are a couple of SMTs at the lows, but we just have to wait and see. Okay, around these highs here. We're about to have an Asia high run. Asia highs as well are about to get run. They're not Asia highs, previous day PM highs. I'm checking the 1 hour and the 4 hour. It's extremely bullish, so it's obvious that these highs are gonna get run, and a couple of more hourly highs such as this one. That's what I would like to see. Now if it's retracing into a 15 or 5-minute, we can just long it off there. So it's not a 5-minute though. Okay, that's the retracement into the 15-minute gap that I was waiting for. This one here might be also a 30-minute. Yeah, so it's a 1 minute, and I mean it's a 15-minute and a 30-minute, but then are not getting any inversion, so long opportunities are quite scarce here, even though I think it's going to hit higher. Okay, that's some crazy draw. Expected to long it off of these gaps here. Looks like it didn't want to hold. Yeah, I'm going to the next day. Let's just leave this as a no trade day. So, as I would have expected, it ended up becoming an inside day. Checking the 4 hour, we're still trapped inside of this range here. I have an SMT at the lows. Now the 1 hour is consolidating as well, and I'm just gonna go to the next day as well. Just get out of this crap already. Anyways, now at least it's obvious that we have had a liquidity run on the daily and these runs here as well. So maybe now we could start having some kind of rejection and start going higher. So as of now, we ran the Asia lows and the Asia highs, so we might consolidate for a bit, then head to these highs and these highs. That's what I will be looking for on this day, because now we are having kind of some clear price action. That's a crazy drop. So it's obvious that we got a London low run with an SMT. Okay, now I get an inversion at this gap here. I would like to target like the 930 high, this high, because it's the best draw that could be available, or maybe wait for like a 15-minute to form. So now we have this and a 30-minute gap here. So let's see if it holds all the way to those highs. Take longs and stop a little bit below the gap, which is 9 micros. Stop at this low. Now, whoa. This was so volatile. Okay, another inversion will be at this 1 minute. This is where other long entries could be in, since it's also the 5-minute rejection. Like to take it like this 15-minute higher, small 1-to-1, even though it will become like a, or take like a 5-minute. Do have like a 5-minute premium? Don't have any. That's the problem. Whoa. price is leaving more liquidity right here. Then it gets stopped out in just 1 week at 10:44. So simply just drop a PA on this day. So price failed to go higher, and on this day we're still in this gap here, and I wonder where it's going to go though, because with these consolidations it doesn't look like he wants to go higher. So this protected low will be another draw. As we reject this gap here, then we'll be targeting these lows. Okay, so this was like a simple retracement into the new day open gap, new week open gap actually. Let's see if I can target this 15-minute low here. With these after this run here. Let's take another loss and see how it goes. 10 micros short here. Okay, take profit will be at this low here. Banger 1.9R, and then it even continues lower. So I could have targeted this 930 low because it was also an obvious draw on liquidity. Very beautiful move. The SMT at the highs, and man, this was so clean. You could have made generational money here for a 6R. You could have made 3 times this, but either way, not a bad entry. Let's go to the next day and see. So we still got some inversions here. I like to see gap hold inside here. And Asia lows. Run here, liquidity run the highs. We have have an SMT at the lows, so that's our was a run on liquidity. Then you get a 2-minute inversion, then retracement here, and there's an SMT at these lows. These lows. And a run on these lows, so might as well just take some longs towards this high. So 2R, just 2R. Okay, close 1.1R. I mean 2.2R. Wow, that's a crazy rejection. So if this gap here could hold, we could take some good targets, even though price is like 55 points away, so we might look for even daily lows. Yo zero, I'm backtesting the ICT inversion model strat. So now we've got a run on this low. Now I wonder where next, where to. So from 9:30 until now, price was just dropping all the way down. New day. Right, so price is still going lower. I think these draws could be great. In the 4-hour, don't have any retracements in 24-hour gap. But I have just a small 1 hour here. Check the 30-minute. There's a small retracement on the 30-minute and the 15-minute, so I will just wait for a reason to short this thing, like this gap here getting burst. So it's a 1 minute and a 2-minute inversion at this gap here, and I will be taking shorts towards these lows here. So my stop will be at this high, 34 micros. That will be 7. I mean 34 points. So that will be 7 micros short. next day. Now, one thing I can notice is that we are in discount of this whole range here, and we have this liquidity run as well. So I might take some good longs on the day and see if they play out. Now the 1 hour inversion here, so I'll be looking to take some trades towards the highs. Well, I have like, I don't know, is it like 7 if not 8 years of Geno data already? So inversions there. It was a 5-minute gap, so I'd rather wait. Okay, we have a small retracement into the 15. Yeah, 7 years. Like I have around 5 years on. I have 6 years on TradeZella and 3 years on FX Replay, so it's 9. It's 9 years in total. Relatively equal lows. Banger 1.1 hour. Well, risk to reward ranges between 1.7 and 1.8 R. That's the risk to reward, and the win rate currently is at 50, between 50 and 60 is like at 52%, and profit factor is like 2 point something. I don't remember the statistics as well, but as of now for this session the profit factor is 2, because you can see that we've doubled the balance, the starting balance. Consider the realized P&L is 54k, and we started with obviously 50k, so yeah, we have a profit factor of 2 so far. And after closing my profits, market absolutely melts lower. Damn. Let's just go to the next day here. No need to force it yet. Yeah, well, I'm taking funded, haven't got any payouts yet. I'm still, dealing with the funded accounts, but I've managed to pass some, fail some, so still gathering the experience. Still have the daily here holding. 4 hours going higher. I have an inversion here, so I'd like to see it expand higher today, like at these highs here, even though there's an SMT. So price left some relatively equal highs right there. And we are currently having a retracement lower. So after this liquidity run here and this right here, it's a small 15 minute gap actually right here. So I'd like to see it hit this high now. So that will be a long from here to here, and my stop will be actually at these lows, 22 points, and that's like 11 micros long for 1.78 R. I stop at the low, then I wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. So it falls short of the target profit right there. Should I close? This is the 10 a.m. high. So should I close at the 10 a.m. high or hold for this relatively equal over, at least close partials instead here? And wait for the break even. Can't trust NQ. This was in previous day wasn't as bullish as I expected, and we're still in the daily gap, so we'll see what we will do about this tomorrow. And yeah, this was a great session. Shout out to everyone who showed up, starting from SJ77T, Zero, Undefined FM, and Amrei Rukondo. Have a great night.